Why do I always find you in the weirdest possible way?
Another day, another mask. Sorry, as you can hear, I am not feeling better. My throat is still a little sore, so I guess I'm gonna take another day of just resting, chilling. So the good news is I think the antibiotics are working. So I only took one pill yesterday, and you're supposed to take four, but I only got them at like 5:30, something like that. So I only took one, but already the redness around the wound has really gone down a lot. So I'm gonna start and take my next pill here, and then I really want to do some stretches. I am like so sore, like my jaw is sore, my neck, my throat, my back, literally everything pretty much. So I'm gonna try and do a gentle stretch without me hurting my ankle or my wound. So that is going to be a challenge, but we'll see. And I'll take you with me. For stretches, I just found this app. It's this one, Bend. I'm just going to try it out. So these are gentle stretches, and I could literally fill in my injury as well. So let's see how this goes. Yay. Okay, I actually really liked this stretching routine. I really like this app. I really enjoy it. They will literally show you a pose, for example, butterfly pose or downward facing dog, and then a timer goes off for like 20 or 30 seconds, and that is it. You don't really have to, it's not like a flow yoga where you go from one pose into another, which is, I actually really enjoy that kind of yoga. But right now, with my ankle sprained and the wound on my feet, I don't think it's the best option for me. I did some reformer Pilates in Cape Town while I already had a sprained ankle, and then my ankle got really, really swollen. And I could not do like half of the routine. So, this is actually a really great solution, especially from home. Like, all you need is a yoga mat, like so. Probably you can even do it on like a carpet or something. And you just stretch. You can do it for 5 minutes, 15 minutes. I really enjoy this app. I'm gonna use it more often because stretching is actually really, really good for your nervous system because there is a lot of trauma stored in the body, like stress basically stored in the body, like in your neck, your jaw, headaches. For me, it's mainly like my shoulders, my neck here, and my jaws where the stress and the tension is being held. So this was actually really, really good. But what did I want to say? Yeah, so stress in your body keeps the stress in. And with doing stretches, yin yoga, for instance, that really helps to get the tension out. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Like out of a 10, I would say this was like an 8 out of 10. What do you think, Lou? You liked it? She's like, just leave me alone. Yeah, 8 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed it. What you doing? You doing a cat and cow? Do the cat and cow, please. Or do you want to do downward facing dog? No? You done? Oh, yeah, go ahead and ruin my carpet. Why not? Thank you. Thank you. We only have it for a month, so I'm so happy it looks like this already. You the best. You, on the other hand, look very happy with your new toy. Do you like it? You do. You do. By the way, yesterday when I made this smoothie, shake I should say, I forgot to add bananas. I was like, why is this tasting so disgusting? But these bananas, like they're parts and they're frozen. So when you add them, it adds like a little like creaminess to it, almost like ice cream, like a milkshake. And it adds some sweetener as well. So these are very, very good. Hello. It is now 10:30 and I feel a little more like myself again. I just did a quick straightener through my hair for like it only takes like 5 minutes. So I thought I would make myself a little more presentable. I put on some makeup, I got ready, and I'm actually wearing like normal clothes, but still comfy. Like I will never sacrifice my comfort ever again. I used to do that all the time where I would wear these super tight jeans or super tight trousers that looked amazing, but then as soon as you sit down, you actually really want to like undo your button, if you know what I mean. So no more of that. I now buy my trousers like a size up so that I'll still have some room so that when I sit down, I don't have to undo my button and they still look nice. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. Also, I don't know what it is, but I feel like everyone and their mother has gluten bangs right now, and I tried them. This is like the second time I've tried them, thrown them out, and then tried again. I just can't seem to make them work. I don't know how people do it. Like whenever I go to the hairdressers, it looks amazing. And then I try it at home and yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna grow them up again. And probably in a few months, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try again. But let's see. For now, just growing them out and hoping that I can like fit this bit of hair into my ponytail again. So my plan for today is to literally make a plan. So what I was gonna do yesterday, I want to do today. Now that I don't have like all of the stress from taking those antibiotics. And yeah, I just try and make a plan for myself. And also what I want to do, this area here. So this is a bar, and I actually bought 3 bar stools, but they don't fit. As in, like, if you sit down, you'll sit like that. I don't know what happened. I checked the measurements and everything, but I don't know. I guess I made a mistake. I mean, I'm only human, but I really want to try and find some new bar stools so that we can finally make use of this bar. And I also really want to start editing this vlog because right now I'm just filming. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I don't even know if this is like still the first vlog or the second one. So I really have to start making a plan on like, do I want to do this once a week? Do I want to do it once a day? That might be a little extreme and also a little boring because every day is pretty much the same right now. So I'm gonna make a plan on that. And yeah, I will keep you updated. This also irritates me so much. No, not you. You never irritate me. This piece of furniture here. It was supposed to be only temporary because it's literally just one of those kitchen stools that you can use to get into like these higher cabinets. However, I still couldn't find something to put here. So now it's just annoying me every single day. So I want to find a solution for that as well. I love how with this whole vlogging situation, I can still talk to myself, which is something that I usually do a lot, which in itself I should probably work on. And I can talk to my cats without it being so weird because sometimes I'm having like whole conversations with them, just me, and I'm like, should I just go out and make friends or is this normal? Now I can still do those things while also having the sense that I'm not just talking to myself, but I'm talking to you guys. Bonus point for that. So I thought I'd show you my office, which is not finished yet. As you can see, I am only like halfway done with this bookcase. I still have to finish it. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did. Hold on this side. So here it's finished. You can see there's like a white thingy going on here. And I want to do the same thing here. And I also ordered this chair to basically chill in. However, it was really weird. It's literally just IKEA. And when it arrived, it was literally just like the inside of the chair and the inside of the hocker, I think it's called. And the sheet, so like the outer layer that goes on top of it, they I guess didn't have them in stock. So that arrived like a month later while I was in Cape Town. So I still have to put those on. So I thought I'd do that now. Oh my god, I am sweating, but we have a chair. And this is what it looks like. Yes, with this random pillow I still had.
It already looks a lot cuter.
Oh my god, look how funny this is. So
Apparently this color
is the exact same.
as my chair.
It's literally exactly the same. I had no idea. But I do love it when a plan comes together, even though it was not a plan. Even better.
Don't get me wrong, I love IKEA, but these are the things that annoy me a lot. Like, stay, please. Don't do that to me.
I think the vibe is vibing. Good morning. Today is Wednesday and it's sunny outside. Oh my god, it's like 15 degrees and a blue sky here in the Netherlands, which is rare for February. So I'm gonna take some advantage of that. But before I do, I'm still not feeling that great. And yeah, my foot still hasn't healed, although I feel like the infection is getting less and less, but I don't wanna risk it and try on like shoes and socks yet. So sadly, no walking for me, no gym, and yeah, just staying inside for the most part. And I'm also noticing that my stomach is acting up a little because of the antibiotics, which makes total sense because antibiotics, they kill not just like the bad bacteria, but also the good ones. So yeah, my gut health has been destroyed. So what I'm doing now is I am making a smoothie, but instead of doing that with almond milk, I am using kefir to get some more of those good bacteria. And I'm also taking pre and probiotics, like a lot of them. And also, I have been trying to switch from almond milk to skinny regular milk. So this is cow milk, and my stomach usually cannot really handle milk that well. So I'm gonna start with just a little bit, adding it to the kefir and my regular almond milk. And the reason for that is I was checking the ingredients of almond milk. Check this out. It literally says, okay, so this is in Dutch. It says almonds, so this word is almonds, 2.3%. Like, how is this even legal? Well, how can you name something almond milk if it only has 2.3% almonds in there? Now, if you look at the ingredients of this milk, so this is organic skinny milk, there is literally only milk in here. So that is the difference. This only has milk. This has just a tiny little bit of almonds in there, lots of water, and a bunch of stuff to make it into a drink, basically. So I'm gonna try and switch to milk. See this peanut butter, for instance. This organic peanut butter literally only contains peanuts. That's it. Nothing else. Oh, guys, I just found this app. It's called Pure Check, and you can literally scan your food. And naturally, I need to do this with literally everything that I own. So I just scanned the almond milk, and here it says the food score, which is 85 out of 100, which is actually pretty good. But then it also has a Nova score. And if I click on that, Nova separates food into 4 categories based on how much they've been processed. So a 1, so the green one is unprocessed or minimally processed, and 4 is ultra processed. Now you'll see that the almond milk is categorized in ultra processed, and then it also shows the additives here, but it makes them green. So if you have something really bad, it will make them, I'm guessing, orange or red. Yeah, okay, so here it says green is no risk, but still, we don't want to have any of those things. Okay, first, let's scan the milk.
Here we go. Okay, so the food score is actually lower than the almond milk. I don't know if you can see. It has a 79 out of 100. It's not processed, so it has a green score here. So why is it a 79? Okay, this is perfect. It also shows you here that it's palm oil free. The food score values are designed to aid in making healthier food choices. It rates foods based on their additives and nutritional value, including calories, total fat, saturated fats, etc. Okay, so milk still has a high score, but I think this is not the most interesting part. I think the Nova score is actually really, really interesting, and also the food tags. Okay, so I just scanned this chicken broth, and you will see here it has a Nova score 4, which means it's ultra processed. And there's a lot of additives in there, including one that is red. So I'm thinking this needs to go into the bin. Okay, I feel a really, really, really bad urge to scan every single thing that we have here in the kitchen. I might do that. Okay, so the free plan only allows you, I'm guessing, like 5 searches every single day, and then you have to upgrade. The price is reasonable. It's 6 euros a month or 35 euros a year. So I might subscribe to that. So I just restocked some of my supplements, and I'm literally just opening this one. Look at what's inside. Like, are you kidding me? It is literally empty. Why make the packaging this big? Is this a joke? So I actually wanted to explain a little about what I just showed you about the food scanner. And the reason for that is, meanwhile, I'm doing my makeup. The reason is you have something called the gut brain connection, which means your gut, so your stomach and your brain, they are connected to each other. And your gut actually sends signals up to your brain, and depending on those signals either you will either feel more stressed or less stressed. Like, that's basically it in a nutshell. That is me, like, explaining it in the most simple form. Again, I also don't know all of the science behind it, but I just want to clarify why nutrition and good gut health is so important for your nervous system. So everything basically just starts with your gut. So if you have bad gut health, for example, through ultra processed foods, through taking antibiotics, other medication, and you don't really treat that, so you don't do anything to support your gut health, your gut will send these signals into your brain that will cause extra stress. So that can cause like inflammation and that sort of thing. So that is basically why I think gut health is so important, and also why people with nervous system issues like myself have poor gut health, because of that connection between the two. So one of the most important goals for me for the coming weeks slash months is improving my gut health, and I'm going to be doing that through a lot of different things, but also through nutrition. And with nutrition, mainly UPF, so ultra processed foods. For example, you buying cookies from the supermarket from one of those big brands, those are ultra processed, which means there's a lot of stuff in there that doesn't really need to be there. And mainly the main cause of that is literally these manufacturers want to increase the time you can buy their product in the supermarket. So for instance, if you bake cookies at home and you don't add any sedatives in them, you can probably only eat them for like 2, 3, maybe 4 days until they get like mold on them and that sort of thing. That is what all of these like additives are for in cookies and all of these other products that you buy in the supermarket. They're not for your health. They're not beneficial to you. They're beneficial to the people who make them. So my goal is to basically consume as little as possible of these UPFs as I can, and replace the UPFs by things that are like whole foods. So for example, instead of buying soup from the supermarket in like a fancy packaging whose expiration date is like 4 years from now, I try to make the same or a similar soup at home now by literally just buying the ingredients. And that way you try to like limit the amount of UPFs that you take. And my main rule of thumb is if the product existed like 100 years ago, then it's fine. So, for example, flour or apples or spinach that existed 100 years ago. So, I will focus on eating those things, like the whole foods, rather than the UPFs to help increase my gut health. And one other thing that I've really seen in like my health journey is since I stopped eating so many UPFs, my skin got so much better. And that all has to do with your gut brain connection. Like everything is connected through the gut. They literally, I think they call it like your second brain or something, your gut health. So if your gut health is not good, you'll notice it in any other part of your body as well, including like your skin, if you're prone to like pimples and that sort of thing. And if your gut health is good, you will also know it in your skin because it starts to glow. You won't have that many outbreaks there. And basically, like, it's this ecosystem that all works together, which I think is really interesting. I'm already noticing it immediately now that I'm taking these antibiotics that I got pimples straight away. Like I have a few of them, and so I really want to focus on my nutrition and doing the best I can with taking these antibiotics. So yeah, that is what I wanted to say about that, and I actually looked up like the biology behind it, so I can clarify to you what happens. So your gut and your nervous system are directly connected through something called the gut-brain axis. They communicate constantly through the vagus nerve, hormones, the immune system, and your gut bacteria or your microbiome. About 90% of serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter that helps regulate your mood, is produced in the gut. So if your gut is irritated, inflamed, or imbalanced, it sends stress signals to your brain, and that can increase cortisol, affects mood, disrupts sleep, and make your nervous system more reactive. So basically, when your gut feels unsafe, your nervous system often does so too. So that is what I meant by all of that. I hope that makes sense to you. And yeah, if you take away anything from this, I would say open your fridge, open your kitchen cabinets and check if there are any like ultra processed foods in there and if you can replace them by something else. And I know that food is very expensive, especially in the Netherlands right now. It is crazy how expensive food is. So I'm not saying you have to go and buy everything organic. I'm just saying instead of buying something pre-made like pizza that you get from the freezer, try and find the ingredients and make a pizza yourself. So at least you don't have those extra added stuff in there that is literally only in there to increase the expiration date, basically. So yeah, that was my big presentation on gut health. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, you can always leave a comment down below. So we've got a little change of plans. My sister just called and she invited me over for lunch. And I was like, you know what? The sun is shining. Let's go sit in your garden. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm sitting in front of her house now, talking to you guys. And I am wearing the most random outfit ever. Like, I'm wearing my alpaca sweater, which is freaking hot right now. I'm wearing like a t shirt underneath. I'm still wearing leggings because I literally cannot wear any like flared jeans or trousers or pants because I am also barefoot because I want to keep my wound on my foot open so that it can dry, hopefully, so that I can start wearing shoes and socks again from hopefully tomorrow. So my left foot is now barefoot and I'm driving with one shoe on, so that's going to be interesting when I walk over to her house. But yeah, the things we do for sunshine, am I right? Also, people who live in like warmer climates will never understand. But when it's winter and the sun is shining, us Dutch people, like we take that very seriously. So we will go outside no matter what. You will see people in shorts. Like some people will wear like jackets, scarves, hats, everything. And then the next person you see walking around is wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Like it is super random, but
I'm so here for it. Give me the sun. Ooh, it is 6 p.m. already, 6:10 right now, and I completely forgot to update you because I have been editing the first vlog. So I'm halfway through, but I actually really have to start making dinner now, which I guess is annoying when you're in one of those flow states. They don't really happen that often anymore to me. That I have to like stop what I'm doing to start cooking. But no matter, we have time now. We're living a soft and intentional life, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hi. Hi, baby. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, what's that? You hungry? Same, girl. Same. Anyways, I'll start cooking and I'll show you what I make afterwards. On tonight's menu, we have poke bowls with chicken and some sriracha mayonnaise. Yum yum. I just finished this neck and shoulder stretch and I thought I'd show you what the app looks like. So we have 25 exercises in total. It's totally up to you. I chose like a 15-minute stretch, and every time you get like one of these images and it shows you exactly what to do. So this is seated chest, and then the timer will go off like that, and then you will go on to the next one. So for example, previously, so we had this one, etc. So this is kind of how that looks like. Really nice. I really enjoy it. Good morning. I am on my way upstairs to my office with my first cup of coffee to start editing or continue editing. And hopefully, before lunch, I have my first vlog ready to go. Oh, hi. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. It is currently 1 p.m. already. I'm still knee deep in editing, and oh my god, it is quite hard actually. Like, I did not imagine this would be a problem, but you will see that I have almost 3 hours of footage. How does one not leave the house for like a week and still end up with over 3 hours of footage? Like, how is that possible, honestly? So yeah, I have to figure out for myself how I'm gonna do this like whole vlogging thing. I thought I would do a weekly vlog, but if I continue on at this rate, you will have to watch like 5-hour videos. So I'm guessing that might be a little too much. So I think what I'm gonna do is just split the vlog and have several different vlogs already, because this is getting a little out of hand, honestly. Meanwhile, my little baby here has not moved at all. She's been here for like 3 hours. Glad someone is using this chair. All right, let's go down and make some lunch. And there we have another little munchkin. What have you been up to? For lunch, I'm doing a big bowl of yogurt, some green apple, blueberries, granola, and some coconut, along with 2 boiled eggs for some extra protein. Also, my stomach hurts like so much. I think it's because of the antibiotics. I can really feel it. So that sucks. I'm gonna have some more probiotics and do the best I can, but with these antibiotics just killing everything that comes into my stomach, I don't know if maybe I just have to endure it for the next 9 days or more. I think it's still like 12 days, so we'll see. But I've been better. I hate that now I cannot fully commit myself to healing because I need to take these other medications to heal.
So yeah, it is what it is, but it still sucks. I am currently changing my bio on YouTube. So no more helping entrepreneurs. From now on, it's going to be nervous system. I just finished recording the intro to the video that you're watching right now. I still had to do that because honestly, I was just so overwhelmed with everything that I just needed a moment to reflect on my trip, to really write down my story so that it makes sense to you guys. So that's what I did. And then I took a moment to film that. And I think this is where I'm going to leave the vlog for now. I have a pretty good idea of the plan for the rest of these vlogs, and I can't wait to share with you my plan for the next few videos. But I'm gonna do that in the next video, so sorry to leave you hanging, but I'm tired right now. My voice does not sound well. I need some tea, some honey, and some rest, and then I will see you guys in the next video.
Ah, who's that girl?